You have managed to...
The last man standing, and you might very potentially be able to do something about this. Fury goes down. Wait, Hoden goes down as well. And now a Savage.
Way, the corpses of Virtus Pro lie.
So with that all said and done, Virtus Pro, I do want to see just how tanky this Minotaur can realistically be. Well, in the meantime, Andoryu is just going to be starting things out over to the side of Jordan. But Jordan, he will go down. Get you back too much. But in the meantime, it does seem like we do have the turtle currently in the hands of Influence Rage. They are still trying to fight for this. Well, in the meantime, Influence Rage lands onto two person, sends one flying Chan, takes the turtle down. But Jordan just managed to almost get Pluto down. But in this case, they're going to be fine. They didn't lose anything. It is a one trade for a turtle.
All right, so they're still going, and this is Bad got taken down. Petrify spent by Chan. Yeah, no, in the Lapu Lapu, wow. Chino built a Hunter Strike first, and that's a full combo!
And just right there, Chan finds himself in the top spot, but surprisingly, it does seem like we are going to be looking at a small little trade. Pluto lost his life while Chan is going to lose his life as well. Not a good trade for the side of Influence Rage.
That's right, but this does buy them better positioning. Once more, turtle number 2 goes over to the Latam reps here in the wild card. I like how they're throwing bodies. They know that between Hotun and Andoryu. Andorju's not ready yet. Pluto here, about to get caught.
Pluto ate the entirety of the rough waves, while in the meantime flickers forward, or rather backwards, together with the Minoan's Fury. While in the meantime, the bravest warrior is coming in from the side of Chino. Effectively will put Pluto down, but Fury is going to be the next one onto that chopping block. Perhaps Paquito too, but he will expand that flicker just to get himself right out of the killing blow from the side of Bad Cot.
Oh, Bad Cot's still going.
I don't think so.
Really? Over to the second tier.
Oh!
Flickering in. Does not want to take any prisoners.
But Chino clipped right by the edge.
Fury has to pick his fight very specifically. I mean, no one.
Two-man flying up into the sky, and it does seem like Jordan is going to be doing very well. But in the meantime, a quick little suppress just to ensure that Jordan will be going down alongside with Paquito. While the rest of Virtus Pro, they are just going to go in, and they broke through like an Olympic diver for all 5 of Influence Rage taken down. Virtus Pro, they are definitely going to have a very heavy front line. And of course, with the backline's damage, look at that! The Feathered Airstrike is literally an artillery from downtown. And Chan just got sniped by Andoryu. All of 3 of Influence Rage suffered massive casualty, leaving Chino and Paquito.
And they're already inside the base. Chino forced the flicker back. Super de Gorka flickering forward to try and take down more of his prey. And I think they smell blood in the water. The bears of Virtus Pro want more.
As such, another one of these Feather Airstrike will be able to get the Paquito as well as the Chino down. And Influence Rage unfortunately suffers the first loss.
10 minutes, not even 9:55, all it took for Virtus Pro run out of damage and will not be as effective. Oh my god, very low. Hotun!
Oh, again, 2 times in a row. Hotun finds himself being first blooded. There's no way he's getting out of this, huh? We got Pluto tank the first shot. The wave comes in, and goodbye to Few. I spoke a little bit too soon. Okay. Phantom Execution executes the 1-1. Oh, there we go. Okay, so he didn't use it in the previous one. He was using it right now. Bad Cot finds himself outmatched against the Lapu Lapu finally, I suppose. But now the sandwich happens as Influence Rage finds himself right behind the Virtus Pro. The focus is number 1 on the Super Igorka, only for him to flicker himself away. While Bober just goes into Feathered Airstrike and put out an artillery out over to the side of Influence Rage. While we do have Fury also with that crossbow of tank. Hodun is currently 2 levels behind of Andoryu, and he's not even tanky enough. In fact, take a look at this collapse coming in from Virtus Pro, trying to bring Chino down as much as possible, but a good flicker plus a stun over to Bad Cot, and even for Bober, popping off with the Feathered Airstrike just to zone everyone else away. No way Influence Rage gets close.
Dear God, the tweaks to Lancelot's kit is evident now. Top lane, look at this, Bober!
Influence Rage finally comes back and gets a good fight against Bober. Now Hodun is still in the fight though. He definitely do not want to get a little bit too close to Andoryu as well as Bad Cot, but the top lane is slightly pushed pushed out. This will be a 4v2 unless Hodun goes down.
Andorio is just way too far ahead. He's dealing damage that Influence Rage cannot comprehend. A push in mid.
Realistically, it's kind of tough to see them being able to, but great taunt coming in from the Gatakacha just to make sure that Chino would not be able to get himself away. But this is what we want from Chan. He does have the hot gun on him, and of course the Crimson Beacon sends him flying in right in front and will be able to deal with Super Igorka. Literally, this is Chan at its finest. Bring down Pluto. Next one.
Too many shields on this Zushin, and they're not
Andorio
gets taken out.
You have managed to bring yourself into the third turtle. Influence.
Yeah, no, after that one turnaround, said, you know, forget about it. Let's build the. Oh my God!
Oh no, Chino!
There it is again!
All the way to the back. But in the meantime, Chan is exactly what we are talking about. Again, the victim to this combo, Super Igorka.
And they lose, as expected. Bad caught again. He's not ready just yet. Might have to surrender himself, concede to Chan. But look at this. Off camera, where is Andorio? He's just split pushing. He's the only thing he can.
Chan is still onto the sides, a little bit of a choke point, but now they lost that win the crown. They lost that the ultimate coming in for the side of Angela as well. But Andorio found himself a little bit too deep into the battle. As such, his will go down. Fury is still gonna be hanging around, but Bad Card finds himself right in the face of Fury. Virtus Pro with only 4 members down, 4 members left. They're gonna have to continue on to this fight, or they're gonna have to back out. Pluto, next one, chopping block. While now Bober flickers himself away, wings by wings, ensuring that he will be fine. As now the hot guard is back over to the side of Chan. They are just trying to do their absolute best. Look at an insane amount of damage that somehow Chan is able to deal over to Bad Card.
Bad Card still run in. 3 members of Virtus Pro send.
The fact that Angela will definitely get cooldown reduction the moment that someone goes down. As now Influence Rage, they will ravage through the entirety of the battlefield as Virtus Pro find themselves with the back against the wall. While Chan, this man, is on a rampage as he now gets himself a double kill. Make that a triple. Very potentially might be able to get himself a big one. Maniac with Andorio, the last man standing, and he might very potentially be able to do something about this. Fury goes down. Wait, Hodun goes down as well. As now a savage coming in from Chan. The combo from Influence Rage.
And now it's just a matter of time. Influence Rage once more takes us all the way. The corpses of Virtus Pro lie beneath their base, and we're going all the way. Game 3.
Whoa! As the corpse litters the battlefield, Influence Rage met themselves with such.
Lower corner of the map, first to the scene is Influence Rage. Pluto trying to put a beat on him. Oh, spots 3.
Oh, perhaps this time the first blood will go to the side of Virtus Pro instead. Hodun, he's currently very healthy, as now the final slash is just going to be going out and connecting down on the 2. Pluto finds himself down to the hands of Paquito. This is something that is very different this time, while the grab is just going to be coming in from the side of Gloom, latching on onto Paquito. He's almost dead, but he does have shields, and of course, finessed himself right out of that. To take the aggressor role, right? As long as they have first dips, they will be strong enough. Oh, there we go. There is going to be the kick. And of course, the single out over to the side of Bad Cards. One person down already and no more influence from the EXP for this upcoming turtle fight.
What are they waiting for? Where the dragon?
Only to always be the one that gets hit. They're mounting themselves a garrison and hoping that they will be able to hold out. But that's not going to be the way, because all these kicks are always finding themselves within of the artillery. And doesn't seem like he have a lot of HP to work with. Half HP left, and it's going to be the grab to pull Chino a little bit closer, only to get Andorio. Just one more hit though, and now he will go down, and the turret does not manage to execute either one of them.
That is Virtus Pro's first kill. Mind you, they did spend. The response! 2 fights!
Oh, Hodun finds himself down, and in the bottom side, Paquito finds himself dead as well. Super Igorka took advantage of all of that chaos and takes the turtle down. So no 100% for Influence Rage anymore. Lanes, I think that are pretty okay. They should be pretty happy about that. But with the first priority, definitely going to be T1 turret in the middle lane. But in the meantime, Pluto finds himself being the victims of Influence Rage aggression once again. There's absolutely nothing the bad cards could just possibly do.
Virtus Pro are keeping themselves scarce. Look at how open they are. Look at the Purify still on Super Igorka. The passive on Bober.
Pluto is going to be the one that aggressed against Influence Rage this time. With the aspect to just push Super Igorka away. This is all the valuable time that they need as Fury drops out to the Summon Force, only to find himself currently stuck in a choke point, allowing Andorio to pick up a double kill.
Mind you, this whole time, Virtus Pro already grab onto Paquito. He's going down.
He's going to go down as well. The Zaman Force coming from
Oh!
Fury tries to get himself away, but unfortunately that's not going to be the case. Chino is going to be the next one onto the chopping block, and Doryu suffers a bit too much pot shots coming from Chan. No down just yet. So now Virtus Pro, they found an opportunity because there's just way too much creeps for the Faster to handle. As such, the Fury on the field is just going to be popping right out. The Lord is just going to be down to 131 HP as such, and Doryu finds himself the Lord kill. Fury had not a lot of HP to kind of work with, as the stick stake is just going to be right onto Hoden. Influence Rage only loses Paquito, as now the rest of the members from Virtus Pro collapse themselves onto Hodun. No more frontliners, and it's all just left with Chino, Chan, and Fury. This is only going to be something, the catalyst for Virtus Pro to go straight in, as such they are going to be losing the T3 turn, while in the meantime Chan is also out, so one of the artillery is gone, but Baby Fury is going to be next. Yes, he will be, but Influence Rage, they're not going to be stopping, they're persisting, as now the way of the Dragon is just going to be landing right on top of the bad cup. It doesn't seem like the rest of the members from the side of Paquito is just going to be working right out. As such, he gets busted down. Virtus Pro, all 5 men remains, leaving Hoden left. Maniac coming in from Doryu as he sees the game.
Not quite the vengeance they were looking for in the Savage that was scored by Chan Game 2, but I think this is just a wee bit sweeter. They are the first team out of Group B to make it to the next stage of the wild cards. Virtus